Hey guys, Manav this side once again and welcome to yet another new video on this channel, and today's topic is a little bit different. So today we are going to discuss about how you can book at least 10 to 15 sales call per week without any failure. Yes, my friend, getting clients is totally dependent on how many sales calls you are getting and you are appointing, like attending per week, correct? So in this video we are going to discuss that how can you book more calls per week and how you can increase like show up rates. So do not skip the video and watch it till the end, and if you are ready, then let's start. So point number one should be try to sell the call on the first message instead of the service, right? So what does that mean? It actually means whenever like some people are trying to get clients through social media, they end up messaging in such a way that it is too salesy or too pushy on the very first message. But as of the very first chat, your intention should not be to like push them towards a sale, to sell your service. So your first intention or the first impression should be focusing on booking the call. So that's why I said you should first sell the call on the first chat instead of your service, because on the chat, whenever you are chatting with someone very new who has started chatting with you very like last couple of days or maybe 1 week only, they don't know about you well, they are not going to buy from you on a chat. So do not try to sell your service on chat, rather sell the sales call. Invite them for a call where you can actually sell your service. That's simple. That was point number one. So let's focus on point number two, that is you should like portray or frame your message in such a way that the call seems very easy to attend actually, right? Because like if you are going to say let's hop on a 2 hour or 4 hour call in this week, right? So most of the people will not be interested because 4 hour or 2 hour actually is a big time, right? So nobody is going to come on a call with you for that long. So you have to craft your messaging in such a way that attending the call actually looks very easy to them. So you can like message like, hey, if you are free, then we can hop on a quick 20-minute call or a 15-minute call, like strategy call, and let me just look at your business and maybe how can I help you. So 15 or 20-minute calls like this time is a sweet spot actually. You can actually like your call can be actually longer than that, obviously, because when you come on the call and you're giving value, people are not bothered about how much, like how long the call is going on. But to entice them to come on the call, to excite them, right, you have to like mention a shorter span of time. So sweet spot will be like 15 to 20-minute call. So you can just say like, hey, first name, like their name, will you be available to hop on a call this week by any chance for 15 to 20 minutes? This kind of like any jumble words, you can like rephrase it on your own terms. But the point is your message should be like giving a focus on the call timing, that is 15 to 20 minutes. That is super easy to attend. Anybody can attend like at least 15 to 20 minutes call if they want to grow their business. If they don't have time for that, that means they are not serious about the business. So that will be an indicator that you should not be like talking to that person as well, because if they don't have 15 minutes for their business, why on earth are they doing business, right? So that was the second point, like make the sales call attending, like make attending the sales call look very easy. So now let's move on to point number three, that is making the sales call look no brainer deal. So as I always say, that you have to sell before you sell and you have to sell after you sell, right? So this is a selling before you sell, right? So you have to sell the call, and you have to sell the call in such a way that it feels a no brainer. And how you can do that is again by your messaging, like through your messaging. So how you can create that kind of messaging? You can say something like, hey Adam or hey Mark, let's hop on a quick 15 to 20 minutes call this week, or maybe any specific date, say for example Saturday, this Saturday, where I'll be giving you some tips, right? Some tips to increase your revenue by at least 5,000 a month, right? So what you are doing over here is you are giving them a lucrative offer, a no-brainer offer, that if they come on the call with you, you can give some tips that will actually help them to increase their revenue by 5,000. And if the businessman is very serious, they are not going to miss that opportunity, because an extra $5,000 per month is like very sweet, right? It is sweet. So you have to make sure you have a lucrative offer for the call as well, not only for your service but also for the call as well, because like people are busy and you're not the only one who is like messaging them or offering them a sales call. A lot of people out there will be approaching them, DMing them that, hey, I want to come on a sales call. So your offer should be more lucrative than others. Most of the people's what they do is they say, hey Mark or hey Adam, let's jump over a quick call this weekend if you are free. So they are missing two core factors over here. Number one is the time factor, that they are not mentioning the time. So you have to mention a time like 15 to 20 minutes call, so that people know that you are not going to waste their time, like you are not going to take a lot of their time, right? And the next factor is what is the benefit they are going to get out of the call. So here the benefit you have to state is an extra 5,000 revenue, or maybe whatever you in your industry it fits. Like if you are a health coach or something like that, you can say like, let's jump on a quick 15-minute call to so that I can check your diet, or maybe check your health and give you a quick diet plan. So you can like customize it on your according to your industry. But the point is you have to mention like you have to sell the call in such a way that it looks no-brainer, right? It looks no-brainer to the prospect, right? Let's move on to the next point. Okay, so point number 4 is super important, that is setting expectations before the call. And that is like the most valuable point on this call, because like booking a sales call is not that much difficult, and you will be booking much more sales calls after you watch videos on my channel. So I'll be linking the playlist over here, you can check all the videos. So sales call booking is very easy, but it is very much difficult to convert a sales call, right? Because number one, the people don't show up. Number two is like they are not clear about what you're going to talk about on the call. So you have to set expectations about the call, right? So what you can do is, if you are using Calendly and you are like a paid member, so they will be allowing you to redirect after they have booked, right? So redirection URL should be on your thank you page, or some customized page that you have, and you actually have to like insert a video or some content over there, like that will clarify about the expectations they should have on the call. So what I do is generally I like have a video VSL over there, where I actually have like a complete expectations list, that what they are going to like expect, like what they should actually expect on the call, what we are going to discuss, how how I can help them, and how we can work together if we are a good fit. So all these things are covered on the video, so I don't have to care, like I don't care about if people are coming or not. If they are coming, I know that they know what expectations should be there. If they're not coming, then I don't bother, because like you cannot make 100% show up rate, right? But you have to make sure that whoever is showing up, they know the context of the meeting, because otherwise it will take much longer time to like making them understand the context of the call, rather than focusing on how you can add the value and how you can actually close them, right? So focus on like something, some VSL or some video or some content that will actually set expectations for the call as soon as they book the call. Even that could be an email also. If you are like not having an what to say VSL or thank you page, you can just send them an email on confirmation, and there you can add the expectation text or something like that. Okay, so that was point number 4, setting expectations. Let's move on to the next and the last point of the video, that is sending notifications or reminders to increase their show up rate. And I cannot stress enough, because a lot of people book like plenty of sales call, but very few people actually attend. Like the industry average rate is 40 to 50%, where we are facing near about 80 to 90% show up rate, because we send multiple reminders to them. So how you can actually set the reminders if you're using Calendly again, they have some workflow kind of mechanism where you can actually set multiple reminders to them. Or what you can have is you can set your autoresponder and connect your Calendly with Zap. So as soon as somebody enters, like books a call, they enters into your autoresponder, and you can have automation sequence for reminding them and sending them email. Or what we can do is some manual thing, and that I prefer the most, because email, a lot of people may not open, but social media they will open. So I prefer them messaging them on their messenger at least one day before, or at least 12 hours before the call is starting. Then we actually message them on like 30 minutes before, like, hey Mark or hey Adam, we have a call on 30 minutes, are you up for it? So if they are on, like they are live on social media, they will be messaging us back. If they are not, whenever they are available, they will just message us back. And then again another reminder at 5 minutes. So there is three reminders that we send. So the first reminder will be at least one day or 12 hours before, to confirm and remind them that they have a meeting, because people might be busy, because they're business owners, they don't have a lot of time, and they have multiple things to remember, right? So they may forgot that they have booked a meeting if they have booked for 5 6 days later, right? So it's your job to make sure that you send them reminders so that it comes up on their mind, top of their mind, right? And next is like 30 minutes before. So if they are busy, they are doing some work, at least 30 minutes before message will make sure that they are now aware that, okay, I have a meeting in 30 minutes, I have to get prepared for it. So it will be giving them the time for preparation. And as we have sent a message at least one day or 12 hours before this as well, so they already knew that today is a call, but maybe they have forgotten the time. So now you have reminded that the call is in 30 minutes, so they will be getting prepared now for the call. Whatever they are doing, they will be just completing that and getting prepared for the call. And the last message will be 5 minutes before, that hey, I'm just jumping on the call, and if you're ready, then we can start. So number one, it will ensure that they are on time, because you're sending 5 minutes before that we can start. So if they are still busy, they can just start the call within the 5 minutes time. And it will give you time to prepare as well. So if you jump on the call 5 minutes before, you will be prepared. You can check the camera, you can check the microphone, if everything is working. You can check you have clicked on the record button, because recording is super important. I'll be covering the benefits in another video maybe, but yeah, record every meeting that you have, so that you can analyze later on. So yeah, these were the 5 points I just told in this video. Point number one is, on the very first message, don't sell the service, sell the meeting, like sell the call. And the second thing is, you have to position the call in a way that it actually looks very easy to attend. And the third thing is, you have to sell the call, like you have to craft the message in a way so that the call actually adds value. It's a no-brainer deal, right? The point number four is, you have to set expectations that what they're going to get in the call, on the call. And the last point is sending the reminders to keep your meeting on top of their mind, right? So that the show up rate increase, right? So follow these 5 tips and let me know that which one is working for you. And if you have any other tips to add, just add them in the comment below. And if you like these 5 tips, just hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification, so that you can get the reminders, because I upload these kind of super valuable tips and tricks on this channel on getting clients for your business. That will definitely boost your revenue. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Manav side signing off. Bye bye.